Hi, welcome to today's Christmas DIY video part 1. Starting with this wreath that I got from Facebook Marketplace. I think it's from Target. It's either Threshold or Studio Mickey. I'm not sure which one. I'll be taking these bells that I got from Hobby Lobby this year in their craft section. And my two favorite paints that I used for almost all of my Christmas DIYs. It's Walmart's Melted Chocolate and Deco Art in Mississippi Mud. I think that one is from Hobby Lobby. I simply just grabbed a piece of paper towel and paint, and I just started dabbing that all over the bell and giving it 2 layers. I absolutely love the vintage distressed look that this technique gives, and it's super simple to accomplish. Look how stunning they look. They truly have that vintage rusty look, and I absolutely love how these came out. Now I'm taking some brown floral water that I have, and I'm going to be using that to tie the bells together. So in these clips that you'll see that I used the floral water to attach it to the wreath as well, but eventually I don't think it was strong enough, so I eventually ended up switching it out for twine. While at Hobby Lobby, I found this beautiful burgundy velvet ribbon, and I'm going to be using that to add to the wreath. I removed the bell so that it would make attaching the ribbon easier, and I ended up having to prop up the wreath on a little stool that I have just to tie the ribbon, and so I can kind of get a feel of how it'll look once it's hanging on the door. Now taking the extra step and adding that little touch of detail, the wreath has some small white foam balls. I think they're supposed to be like white berries. I simply just painted them using that Mississippi Mud shade from before. Moving on to the gingerbread house project, I'll be using this vintage house thing that I bought from a local thrift shop, and taking warm brown from the Crafters Collection paint from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to be painting the entire house in the shade. So as you can see here, this shade is a lot darker. I actually went in with, I believe it was the Mississippi Mud shade that I have been using before, and recoated the entire thing. Now taking a white paint marker that I also found at Hobby Lobby, I'll be using that to draw on the gingerbread house details. And you'll see on my phone, I just went onto Google and searched up gingerbread house clip art to kind of get some inspiration, and that's what I'll be doing for a while. Now taking it outside to give it a quick seal with Mod Podge. I actually have the gloss finish one and I don't like how it looks with that finish. So if you have matte, I think that would look a lot better, just to seal all the paint in there and make it last a little bit longer. Another thrift find that I found, I think it's a pot holder. I'm not entirely sure, but I thought it would look cute in the kitchen since my theme this year is like brown, coppers, and a touch of gingerbread. But I took some chalk paint in the shade French Linen by Folk Art, and I just coated the entire thing to give it a fresh base. Here I'm just painting in the house portion using the warm brown and melted chocolate shade. And lastly, filling in the details that it has, like the candy cane, wreath, and the Christmas tree. Now onto the framed art. All of these frames were actually thrifted. 2 of them were from a local thrift shop. They actually had 50% off, so they were only like $1 and $2 for the frames. And I know a lot of people get their prints for their frames professionally printed, but I don't do that. I find it much easier for me to just print them out at home on regular copy paper, and I think they still look really good. So if you do want to save a bit of hassle by getting them professionally printed, then definitely just print them at home. I just spent a bit of time trying to figure out which print I wanted on each frame and then measured them and made sure they fit into the frames. I find thrifting your frames and printing your prints at home to be a lot more customizable and budget friendly than buying them at the store for over $20, and they typically sell out, so that means a lot of people have that specific print, and this just makes your framed art a bit more unique and one of a kind. I hope you enjoyed watching me turn these thrifted finds into beautiful, budget-friendly Christmas decor for my home this year. This just shows that you don't have to spend a ton of money on Christmas decor to make your home feel special for this holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for part 2.